Actually, the sound of the drum that's touched my soul actually. But it's not about the songs, it's not about the movement, it's not the way that we sing. But the sound of the drum actually really touched my heart. My name is Mohamed Yaziz Bin Mohamed Hassan. I'm a Malay percussionist and also a drum repairer. I'm the co-founder and director of NADI Singapura Limited. Mostly it's all about the hand drums, okay, the rebana, for example, the kompang, hadra, and also the gendang sunda, and also the jidor. I not only make, but I also repair the drums. Firstly, I experienced it when I was 10 years old during my religious class where I was taught to play the KIBAR. Every Sunday, last time, my mom would bring me to a wedding. It's only that the sound of the drum that really touched my heart. From there, I think it shaped my passion until now, actually. For drum repairing, I actually have a mentorship and also one-to-one teaching with all my NADI Singapura members. I have 2 outside of NADI Singapura members who personally learn with me right now to how to repair their own drums first. Mr. No Kamaruzaman Baba, he's the first person who really teach me how to play the Malay drums. He's the one who actually introduced me to Singapore Malay Orchestra. When you know a person, a teacher or a mentor who really teach you from the heart, the sound, the tone, you need to be feel tum, tak, tum, bang. That kind of essence that sometimes people do not teach. But he really go into that. I pay my respect and also still remember whatever he taught me. As a Malay percussionist, right, you should know about your drum inside out. You should know how to maintain your drums. If let's say your drum is spoiled, right, then you need to know how to repair. If it cannot be repaired, that means the next stage is the hardest stage, which is you need to know how to make a new one. Okay, which is you need to reskin all the drums, need to resew everything back. As a Malay percussionist, you should know all these 3 steps: playing, maintaining, repairing, then it's also and how to make. In 1997, there's a festival in Pekanbaru. When I take up from my normal case, the side of the rebana which actually being sold to the rotan, where it's torn, I go and meet one of my members. His name is Pak Den. He's willing to help me, and the next day, in the afternoon, he surprised me that he can finish within 1 day, and it looked perfectly new, like nothing happened to the drum. And that particular point, he said, is actually struck me as a Malay percussionist. For example, like a rebana is a Southeast Asia instrument. If you brought it to Europe, which is a very cold country, sometimes the instruments can't last long. What we need is sometimes to change the skin to a plastic head. Maybe they sound a little bit different, but the intonation is almost the same. In a new era, new modern country, we have a drum with a true skin, which is the traditional goat or calf skin, and also a drum with a plastic head. Honestly, after NDP 2009, me and my partner, Mr. Ridwan Zalani, I think we need to create an iconic Malay drumming group. So after taking 2 years of survey, rehearsing, and also self-discovery, so what we need to do is something that a group that the youngsters wanted to join at that particular time. The new generation that really wanted to know and learn what is Malay drumming is all about. We create something called NADI Singapura at that particular point. What we do is something very traditional, still traditional, but we inject some formation, some choreography, and the music that we play is something that relevant at that particular era. We create one so hype-up Malay drumming, and that one song is for our whole year of performance.
Okay, the important lesson that Abang Yaziz has taught me is that the drums is a part of you, and the way you take care of the drum is how you take care of yourself. And that connection between the player and the drums really is important for being a Malay traditional drummer. So in NADI Singapura, I was allocated in the logistics team, and in that team is where we were tasked to maintain and repair the drums. So usually this task, we always do it in group of 5, supervising by Abang Yaziz. So there was this time where one of the Jido skin tore, and he asked me specifically to change it by myself without him supervising. So luckily I managed to pull it off and had the Jido tuned well, yeah. I will definitely keep practicing this tradition in drum making, as I feel responsible for me to uphold the tradition, as tradition always disappear through times. And for the younger generations, I'm scared that they won't get this knowledge that was passed through me, and the way that I'm gonna share it to them is that I will want to make this tradition much more interesting and much more engaging for the younger generation.
I'm truly honored and humble. This shows that a person like me actually being respected, treasured. Even without the Steward Award, I will still continue my role actually. But with this award actually, it motivates me even more. It burns my desire, even my inner self-esteem to really continue pass my knowledge to the young generation. My message to them is be honest, truthful, sincere, be a good human, always stay humble.